Shh, Barca fans. Shh. It's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top with the win against Villarreal, man. Villarreal, cheeks on cheeks on cheeks. Was the game good? No. Was Madrid good? No. Did he win? Yes. Am I being shameless? Yes, I am. I don't care. We are top of LaLiga. That's the only thing I care about. But there is lots to talk about, okay? Even though we are first right now in the league, yeah, if I didn't mention it yet. If you didn't know, we are first in LaLiga now, of course. I am gonna enjoy it for the time being, because fucking Barcelona have fucking Oviedo, which is, yeah, lost. Okay, we have to talk about the game though. We have to talk about Mbappe, the defense, the midfield, how the game started, the referee, Vini Jr.'s antics, and my brother Brahim Diaz and the whole AFCON situation, penalties, panenkas. There is lots to talk about, but of course, please, if you didn't already, you can check my reactions on the game in my match watch along, of course, which you can find on my channel in the live section. And please, if you do enjoy this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Now, Villarreal, Real Madrid. Of course, we went to La Ceramica last time, yeah, or not last time, in the one of the last 8 La Liga games at La Ceramica. Only one, bro. We won that only once in the last 8 games, which shows just how bad we perform against Villarreal at their home ground, which we do this tournament. Look, 4-4, we lost there, 0-0, 1-1, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. God damn, bro. 2017, you know. Oh my goodness, man. That just shows how bad we do against Villarreal, and how Villarreal maybe be a little bit of a bogey team for Real Madrid. But if I'm gonna be honest, they didn't play a great game today. Neither did Madrid. It was a battle of basically who is gonna score first is gonna win. I mentioned it multiple times in my stream. I think who scored first has the biggest opportunity to win this game. And Villarreal, if we are gonna be honest, in that first half, they weren't too far off it. Like, of course, we had much more shots on target and shots overall. We were more on the ball. But if you could say that we were better in the first half, I don't know really, because it was just so cagey. It was sluggish. Both teams couldn't really get like anything going, you know. You need to go into flow state to finally break down that press or that tactic of the other team. We basically cancelled each other out completely. And if Villarreal, in my opinion, started Nicolas Pepe, the game would have been looking a lot different, because most of these their chances went through Tejan Buchanan, who, in my opinion, is better with Nicolas Pepe on the field. I don't know why Gerard Moreno started. Maybe you know, Partey and Nicolas Pepe are getting rested because of AFCON. I don't know if they went to AFCON, how long they were there. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I would have started Nicolas Pepe, and I think that would have helped massively for Villarreal's game. But fortunately for us, they didn't start him. Now, Kylian Mbappe, first half especially, no movement, no agility from him. No, basically, he didn't try at all. He wasn't pressing. He wasn't making runs. I didn't like the performance at all. And even in the first half, I would say Vinicius and Franco, they were just out of the game completely. Franco more on the side that he was trying way more than Vinicius Jr. But Vini, that first half is one to put behind once again. I know you redeemed yourselves a little bit in that second half, which we were much better in. But yeah, the whole attack and midfield today, Jude Bellingham and Camavinga especially, I think Arda was on a higher level than these two, in my opinion. Just Jude and Kama, you are losing so many balls going forward, and Jude was better in the defense than Camavinga, which says a lot about Camavinga's performance today. Brother, Edu Camavinga, man, you're my boy, bro. You're my boy, but today, nah, it wasn't your day. It wasn't your day. You were losing the ball too much, and I just think we could have done today, with a player like Ceballos. I know I hate Ceballos, and I always say, but today somebody who is a bit more secure in the defense, on the ball, not defensively, of course. Camavinga is miles better. We could have maybe done with him, but we won the game, okay? I'm not going to put too much thought into the midfield today, because I think Parejo actually fares once again, all there. He had a good game, and if we are being honest, in that second half, which we are going to talk about, they almost scored only because of Parejo's IQ. Genuinely, that free kick, oh my goodness, man. But we are going to get into that. One last thing I want to mention about the first half was that I actually liked the defensive side of Real Madrid today. I think Ferre was a bit less important because, as I said before, I think right side of Villarreal was much better than the left side today. But Ferre still did great. But Asensio, Huijsen, and Carreras, I think they just did their job. They did their job, and Huijsen and Asensio were pretty secure at the back. Even passing, you know, they were playing what am I saying, bro? Relative. Yo, cook me in the comments. What is the word that I'm looking for, bro? Kinda fast with the passing. They were kinda fast. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. But yeah, good defensive overall performance. Now we move into the second half. In my opinion, I think somebody should have came on in the first half. After the first half, sorry. But they didn't make changes. I get it. Arbeloa maybe wanted to give them a bit more time. But yeah, we do finally get the goal when Vini finally beat his player. That second half compared to that first half was completely different, by the way, by Vini Jr. Yeah, first half was awful. Second half, it was okay. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't the worst. I still props to Vini for that first goal, because that was all him. He beat his man really well, puts in the ball, and Mbappe finally crashed in the box. He is where he's supposed to be. That's what I will give him today. He was there, and he was there to finish the chance. Good finish, by the way. You know, through the legs. The keeper didn't do particularly well, but yeah, Mbappe, good finish. And they gave us that goal, by the way. I think it was Gay who didn't clear the ball. That clearance was atrocious. And from that point on, the game became a little bit, you know, just a bit cheeks, I'm not gonna lie. It just became a little bit, I don't know, man, cagey. And of course, we have to remember, this was Arbeloa's actually debut in, you know, an away match in LaLiga, which I think he did okay in. I think the substitutions were a bit, they were a bit, I don't know, man, just... Did they make a difference? Gonzalo Brahim, we could have used a bit more. In my opinion, Dani Ceballos or even Rodrigo could have came on. But yeah, he did great what he could have done at that point. Because I in my opinion, my only thought on Arbeloa today is maybe that we should have played a bit more further up the pitch. But you know what? We won, as I'm saying before. And that he should have substituted a lot earlier. 74th minute is a bit too much, in my opinion. Franco came off first, then Arda Güler, which I think it's an okay substitution. But in my opinion, Jude Bellingham today was... The attacking side of his game was just awful. And like I saw people that he was good defensively and on the ball, but was he really? I don't think this was Jude's game today. And even in the second half, he was better. The whole team was better in the second half. Well, just overall the performance, if I had to rate it, it was mid. We get to the later minutes of the game. We gave Villarreal some chances, you know. Even the free kick, as I said, Parejo passes it from here to Moreno. He completely misses the goal, which is honestly so surprising. Because the least you can expect from this dude is at least finish his chances. He's cheeks on the ball. Now he's 33, right? Yeah, he's pushing that age. So, brother, score your chances, man. He gave us a big lifetime there. Villarreal should have scored, and it should have been 1-1. That completely changes the trajectory of the game. But yeah, as I said, later in the game, of course, like 74th to 89th minute, Villarreal they were much more on the ball than Real Madrid. And you could see that in here on the shot map as well. Wait. My bad. Big chances created. Sorry. Big chances created. 2 big chances in the second half as well. And they were just, even more ball possession. They were just, I don't know, man. They were just a bit more, I don't know. How would you call it? They were motivated. I think they were motivated because they saw Madrid actually not trying that hard to score. Or we couldn't really get past their fullbacks. I don't know why. But Vini and Franco. Maybe Franco was tired. Vini was getting... This brother Navarro, by the way. Oh my goodness. Navarro, man. Put yourself in the bag. That diving on the... I hate players like this, man. Now, Villarreal made these substitutions, of course. Nicolas Pepe, Thomas Partey, this and that. And it helped them. But it wasn't enough. We get to the 94th minute. Mbappe falls down. Penalty. Definitely a penalty. Mbappe now is becoming a scam artist, you know. 2 goals. But we have to talk about it. You were shit. You were shit today. Okay, Kiki, I love you. But you were cheeks, man. You were cheeks. You were not moving around at all. You scored those 2 goals, which is the most important part about the game, yes. but the overall performance it just wasn't good enough, yo. Your runs today were so bad. And even on the ball, usually you could say Mbappe is good on the ball, you know, he doesn't really like lose the ball too much, but his off the ball is usually the most criticized thing. But even on the ball today, you were just not great. But I mean, we move, you know, we move. He was trash today. I'm gonna be honest. For me, think the two best players today were Huijsen and Asensio. They were solid. They were not letting Villarreal do too much. And if they got the chance, they were either there or they put pressure on the attacker, which I think, yeah, they did great. And I think Asensio has to get credit because we remember that PSG game. Most of you people remember that PSG game only because, you know, he did a mistake. And he got cooked for it. Even I was cooking him for it. He got completely wiped out of the conversation for starting or even being in the team. And then suddenly, you know, he started working his way up, you know. And now, as this tweet says, you know, is gradually redeeming himself. And I think that's true. I think that's true. Raul Asensio has been a crucial part right now in the season because if without him, we would be playing, on my life, we would be playing either David Alaba or an academy player. I don't know if Juan Martinez disappeared off the face of the earth. I don't know, man. But we got the game done, which is good, of course. 2-0. We kept a clean sheet. I mean, I am happy. The performance could have been much better. Now we move on to the Champions League. But last thing I'm going to mention is Barcelona's game against Oviedo tomorrow, which I'm going to be doing a watch along. So, of course, make sure to tune in as well. But this game, Real Oviedo, I think has like 0% chance of doing anything. So, Madrid fans, I'm telling you this now. Please enjoy this time. Lonely at the top. Barcelona fans, W for holding this second place. Finally, we weren't first in 3 months, man. When's the last time we were first? Like November? Now, we are finally first. We are finally putting pressure on Barcelona. And Oviedo, if you have something for me, I'm gonna be so happy, man. I'm gonna be begging for that. I'm gonna be begging for that hate watch, man. Will I think it happen? No. So yeah, if you enjoyed this reaction, please let me know down below in the comments what you thought about this game and like, subscribe. I will see you in the next one for the watch along. Peace out.